Yeah, hi there. This is Quick Lab GSP089. This is about cloud monitoring. So let's start the lab. Okay, GCP platform is launched. So I'm going to the lab. It says we have to first create a virtual machine. Let's quickly follow the lab instructions. So we are going to create a virtual machine with these values. So compute engine, VM instances, create. VM name is lamp1 VM. Region is US Central 1A. Machine is N1 type, N1 standard 2. So let's select N1 standard 2 and then we are going to create this virtual machine. So VM is created. Let's check our progress. Looks like we didn't allow HTTP traffic. Okay, so we have to edit it. We cannot do. Let's edit, and we have to allow HTTP traffic to it. And let's save it. So once this is done, we'll just check the progress and we see this task is completed. Let's quickly check the progress. It's not able to okay, 25 is updated. Now we have to connect to this VM and install Apache 2 HTTP server. So we'll quickly do SSH. So the VM just now we created, we are connecting to that VM and we are going to install Apache 2 server on it. Let's quickly follow the instructions. Sudo apt-get update, then sudo apt-get install Apache 2. Yes, and then we have to restart it. Just pasting the restart command and hitting enter. This is done. Let's check the progress. Task is completed, so we should be able to see this external IP address. If we go to here and if we click, we are able to see the page. So this is completed. Now we have to go to monitoring workspace. So go to navigation menu and monitoring. Navigation menu, find out monitoring. Let's click on the overview. It will take some time to come up. Let's wait for it. Yeah, so once this is done, we'll get a screen like this, which is like welcome to the monitoring. So it will create the workspace for you. Okay, now we have to install the monitoring and logging agents. For this, we need to connect to Cloud Shell and execute the command. So let's quickly launch the Cloud Shell. Okay, we have to run this in the SSH terminal of the VM instance. So we need to connect to VM, okay, not in the Cloud Shell. So let's go back to compute engine. I think we already have that open. Yeah, so let's run it here. Okay, copy it. This is done. Then sudo apt-get update. Then we are going to install stack driver agent. Let's see, yes. And then we are going to run the logging agent install script. Let's copy this. Then again sudo get apt-get update. So we are executing these commands in the SSH terminal of the VM machine. Then we have to create an uptime check. For this, we need to go to the console, monitoring console, and we should see uptime checks here. Click here, and on the left hand side, click on the uptime checks, then create uptime check. We give the title lamp uptime check. Next protocol is HTTP. So click on next. Protocol is HTTP, and resource type is instance. Resource type is instance, and applies to single lamp 1 VM. It's going to apply to single, and instance is lamp 1 VM. This is the VM that we created. Path, we are going to leave it as default. Frequency is 1 minute. Frequency is 1 minute. What else? And then we are just simply going to create this. Let's test. Test is fine. We are getting positive response. So we just need to hit all the next, and finally we will see this create button. Hit on the create button, it will become active. So this is going to create an uptime check. So this is created, lamp uptime check. Now we have to create an alerting policy. So in the left hand side menu, let's see the alerting, and we are going to create an alert policy. So add condition, we are going to add a condition, and we are going to type GC instance as the resource type, and type your network. And we have to select this option, which is agent Google APIs.com interface traffic. Let's see if we copy paste it, will it work? Yeah, perfect. We got this metric as network traffic. Condition is above threshold is 500. So scroll down. Condition is above threshold is 500, and for 1 minute. Let's select 1 minute, and then we are going to create this policy. Click on next. Under the notification channels, let us click on this manage notification channels. And for this manage notification channels, let us click on email, and let's add our email. Let us see, I give my email. And my display name. Now if I go back here, let me go to this alerting policy. If I click here on refresh, I should see under notification channels as the email alert that I just now created. Now we are going to click on the next button. Alert name we have to give. Let's give this alert name as inbound traffic alert. And let's save it. And then we check our progress. We see it's completed. Now all the tasks are completed. If we see the score is 100%, now let's follow the other things. We create a dashboard and chart. So we are going to select the dashboards and create a dashboard. So let's go to dashboard, create a dashboard. Name the dashboard as Cloud Monitoring LAMP Quick Start Dashboard. This is the dashboard name. Confirm. So basically I switched to the legacy dashboard. It was giving an option at the top to switch to the legacy because the instructions which are given in the lab are as per the legacy dashboard editor. So I've given the name of the dashboard. Then at the first chart, click the line option in the chart library. Let's click the line option under the chart library. So we click on this add chart, chart title. Line is selected, and then the chart title. Chart title is CPU load. Select the resource type to VM instance. So select the resource type to VM instance. Metric type is CPU load 1M. Let's copy paste. So this is the chart that we can see, which is the load. Now we can save it. We can create another chart by clicking on the add chart button and following the lab. So the title is received packets. Adding the chart title as received packets. Under the resource type, we have to select the VM instance, and metric is received packets. So under the resource type as VM instance and metric as received packets. So we can see the chart on the right hand side and we can save it. So these are the two charts that we have created for monitoring purpose. So next what we can do is we can quickly go and check the logs if we want to. Let's quickly do this. So under operations, we have logging and we go to Log Explorer. Let it open. Let us select the resource. In this case, the resource is a virtual machine, VM instance. This is the VM instance that we created. Add it, and we can leave other fields blank and click the stream logs. And let's click the stream logs. So under the stream logs, we are able to see the logs which are related to this particular VM. So there are a couple of more steps. So once you are doing that lab, you can check out the remaining steps. But as far as the lab is concerned, I think we are done with this. Let's quickly end the lab.